Ay. Welcome to Foster Care, baby. Subscribe to this channel immediately. We're podcasting in the goddamn elements. Again, Mike, my tootsies are cold. How are you feeling?
It's not as cold as usual.
No, well, I had these heaters rumping and thumping for hours. I told my bitch, I said, get out of bed. She was sleeping until 10. She's got off all week. Are you off? Oh, you don't got a job.
Yeah.
You're working today. Them boys working. Everybody has off this week. Everybody got to work today, and we're just like, nothing's worse than hungover construction guys right after a holiday. The porta potty's a fucking nightmare. It's just fucking steam coming off of that thing. Everybody's shitting out their mom's gravy.
Yeah, Monday was bad.
I had off yesterday.
I shit 3 times.
Did you know? I fucking crushed it yesterday with the food. I woke up hungover at my girl's parents' house. We got rambunctious. But then woke up, got some McDonald's fries to get the engines turned over. Then I ate a whole Sicilian pie by myself.
Whoa.
Yeah. A couple mozzarella
big
sticks.
Rectangular one?
Yeah, the big boy.
Nice.
Big guy. The Danish boy. Like pancakes of fucking cheese on them.
A lot of bread.
Yeah. I'm not keto anymore, though. I need that bread to keep me going. Did you ever try keto?
Fuck no.
That's how miserable white people are. They're like, what's a thing? Like, white people have life too easy. I'm going to be one of those guys that, like, white people are the devil. They stink.
It's not, like, awful. Don't you eat, like, bacon, cheese,
Bacon,
and avocados?
yeah. Which, I mean, I'm not a health guy, Mike. But it can't be good. Can't be good. You want to lose weight, start chewing Nicorette. Have your wisdom teeth come in, because I can't chew a goddamn thing. It's really crushing my food enjoyment, because I got to chew on one side of my mouth till I get this thing handled. I keep putting Orajel on my mouth, so I got Orajel on one side and I got nicotine gum on the other side. I fucking forming a vortex in my brain.
Get a dentist appointment.
I did. I have to fucking figure out which guy's going to take it out. Because my first dentist, we talked about this, he said, don't get your wisdom teeth out. New dentist, he's like, we got to get them things out of here. And I'm like, nah. And then they came in and I'm like, fuck. You ever feel embarrassed going to the doctor, like they told you to do something and then you didn't do it? And you get back there and you're like, feel like you didn't do your goddamn homework or something? I floss, brother. I floss too much. I got them little picks. You know them things?
The little dino picks?
Yeah, I'll pick those and I'll throw them right on your goddamn floor. They're everywhere in my house. I got regular toothpicks. My girl's not happy about it. But that was Christmas.
Fantastic. I got some shoes.
He does have fresh shoes on. I didn't get any shoes.
Pants. Hoodies.
That's what I just got more work clothes. I got a fucking set of Carhartt overalls. I got a Carhartt hoodie. I just got man stuff. My girlfriend got me a set of briefs, like a bunch of new underwear. She got me a pair of whites. I'm like, are you fucking crazy? These will be good for one wear.
My dad got a bunch of shit, and he was the most excited when he opened socks.
I did get socks too. Socks ain't bad. When you get older,
yes,
they are good when you're older. Because, dude, my feet, you hit 30 years old and your feet just stink. Biology in your tootsies change. It's no good. What else did I get? My girl's dad got me 1,000 rounds of bullets so I can go to the target range. They're target bullets. So.
How much does that cost?
I don't know, but they're fucking heavy as dick. I was fucking tore my labor and picking up the box. My girlfriend shit out of her. She took a shit, had a goddamn hernia. My energy levels are weird. Dude, I got no sleep all weekend, basically. Friday night, I had to go to a show in Jersey. And guess what I saw? Does your dad have a billboard?
No.
No? I thought I could have swore I saw.
There's a dealership with a very similar last name.
It was like DiCioccio or so. It was just one thing off.
My dad hates them.
Yeah, I figured. Well, they're my enemy now too.
It's beef.
Your dad's ops are my ops. I'm like, is this the WAP or not? I was so mad. I was like going like 90 miles an hour coming home from New York, and I saw a billboard. It's like up by Woodhaven, and I was like, this can't be. But it turns out it wasn't. So he's the enemy.
Pronounced it right too.
It's like DiCioccio. Well,
yeah.
fucking.
DiCioccio.
How about the cheeky no? Because your fucking dealership stinks. How about that? I was gonna start dealership beef. I was like, that can't be.
That's a thing.
Dealership beef?
Yeah.
Damn, is there? You guys have like? That's pretty funny. Speaking of dealership beef, you saw Carvana out of business?
No way.
Yeah, they're out. They're finished.
They have like the?
They have the tower.
Yeah.
The tower. You know what? And I don't want to be an asshole, but when I saw on Twitter they were going out of business, I was like, hell yeah, brother. You know why? Because I saw that when they were building that tower in Fishtown for where the used cars are, I thought there was going to be a bar. That's how big of an alcoholic I am. I'm like, you're going to be able to 5 floors. Woo! I thought there was going to be a nice piece of business. That's the best. You ever been to a bar where you could like change vibes on the room? I just thought it was going to be a glass tube bar. That's how stupid I am.
Cruise ships are like that.
I've never been on a cruise ship.
Dude, they're cool. Different bars, different countries and vibes.
until you're in fucking Italy and you get stuck on a goddamn. You ever remember that? They filled up the whole fucking vessel with shit. Italian guy shits. That must have a lot of cheese, a lot of meat. That's fucking what my construction site porta potty smelled like. But Christmas was good. My girlfriend fucked up, got my autistic sister the wrong gift.
Oh no.
She asked for like All Dogs Go to Heaven, some movie, and my girlfriend got to the series thinking it was going to be like a good thing to get her more. And my sister's like, what the fuck is this horse shit? She'll literally hand it back to you. She's like, not what I asked for. But she was not pleased. But yeah, we got hammered at my mom's house. Boy, doggy. Then I get back, and guess who I get a text from? My estranged father. He's like, Merry Christmas, and Venmo me $100. He's like, I just sent you some money. And I'm drunk on the couch. I'm like, how much you call me like a real man? I forget I forget this conversation even have 5 minutes. My fucking phone starts ringing. I'm like, what the fuck? Hello? Just total normal conversation. Then he hung up. I'm like, pussy.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So I might owe him an apology. I don't know. I think one rude text doesn't outweigh like 15 years of non-existence. I think I got him on that. Like, you're beat. But yeah, so I got a nice $100 Venmo. That also is funny. Like, you think you're counteracting bad dadding for 34 years? I will take the $100 though. But
my mom's real dad used to do that.
I mean, I'll take the money. That's a good piece of business.
He pieced out when she was like probably 4.
God.
And then he would send me $50 as a check every Christmas.
That's a nice piece of business.
Not even her.
He just hated women. He's a chauvinist.
Yeah, well, my sister got the check too.
I bet he'd ask for them money back if he found out you're not even coming regularly.
Wait, I broke the streak.
Yes.
Yeah.
You jerked?
Couldn't hold
No
back.
porn?
Yeah, no porn.
Oh, damn. You
Just
went
in the
Amish mode. You were demon time in the shower?
Dude, it was easy.
Yeah, I bet. I mean, you touched your dick. Damn, what'd you think about? Just nothing.
Honestly, I just got horny and just couldn't hold back.
That's so funny.
Wasn't even thinking about
that.
anything.
Rocks though, dude. The older you get, the faster you want to come. Like, fucking for a long time. I'm here for a good time, bro. Just let it rip, sister. Yeah, that sucks.
So now I'm like stuck in between. Do I just jerk off still? Or
Yeah, you gotta go. I say once a week, just maintenance.
try that.
You like bleeding the brake lines. You got to. That is hilarious. Damn.
Glad I didn't get out of control.
Broke sobriety.
What
do you mean,
like
Alex?
6 times in one day.
That would have been so funny if you came in your hands all you're in a sling. Like, I fucking blew my ligament out of my elbow, tore a pec jerking my Italian sausage. Damn, that rocks. What day was it on? Christmas?
Day before Christmas.
Christmas Eve?
Yeah, I showered before going to my aunt's.
I hope you continued to shower after you blew a humongous load, I bet. Was it huge? Crazy?
Yeah, dude, it was actually the biggest.
Thick as hell.
Yeah. I was impressed. I was like, whoa.
Did you taste it? You're like, this is rich.
Now it just plopped on the shower floor.
Damn, that rocks. Good for you, dude. I'm happy for you.
Thanks.
That's so funny. Dude, remember last week, my neighbor who got his face slashed? Mm-hmm. I'm up in New York and I'm coming home from my show. My girl's like, wait, do you see this shit? He tried to break. They kicked him out of the house, the stepson. And he's trying to come in through the window. The dad came out and beat him with a golf club.
Oh my God.
Beat him. I'm like, what kind of crackhead is a golf club?
Probably just found it.
Oh, yeah, I know. It would just be so funny if he had like a nice tailor-made, like a brand new set of golf clubs and beat the shit out of his kid.
I told people about this story.
Dude, it was, crazy. I told you the guy came knocking. He knocked on the door. We didn't talk about this because he got his face slashed. That Thursday night, I'm high on the couch and I hear a knock on the door, open up. It's face slash guy. He looked good. They glued his shit together. I think he said it was like 55 stitches.
Wow.
Which ain't bad.
So it wasn't $1.50.
Yeah, they got to stop calling it $1.50. I think technology's gotten too good because the cut was there. Remember, dude, back in the day, if you got hurt, you were fucking finito. You had to go to some Italian. That was before Jewish guys were doctors. Shout out Kanye. We had bad doctors. That's why medical science advanced, because it was just Italian guys and Irish guys doing surgery. That's what happened. Like, you guys need to go frame a house, all right? You guys, this is not your thing. You don't want to hear that when you walk. If you hear DiCioccio when you come into a doctor's office, you're like, I'm going to fucking Einstein down the fucking road.
Yeah, I'm reading a book. It's called The Urge. It's about alcoholism. Well, addiction in general. And doctors used to do crazy shit.
Oh, yeah.
They didn't know what addiction
Like, you
was.
got a headache, they'll just drill a hole in your fucking head.
Dude, they were doing experiments on people and stuff.
Oh,
This
yeah.
one doctor thought if you took 80% of the blood out of your body, it would fix your alcoholism. So people were dying
They're
from
like,
this.
this guy's white as hell. Perfect. Oh, my God. I never heard. They had, like, bloodletting. They used to do that.
That's what it's called.
Yeah. Dude, look how educated I am.
It was like 1830s.
That's a good year. That's tough. I got a
Yeah.
bunch of goddamn World War II books for fucking Christmas. And my girl got me fucking Oakleys. After all our
Right?
racism talk, she gave me like thick-sided Oakleys. I'm like, you gotta give me the skinny sides. I can't. I could like maybe I could get away with them at work, like if I'm wearing work clothes, but I'm not walking outside. I dress like fucking Johnny Bravo. I wear black t-shirts. I can't walk out with a set of black Oakleys. Look like the fucking Terminator. I look like hipster Terminator if I wear them.
You should have wore them on the pod.
I should go get them. Just do the whole pod in sunglasses. Oh my! They literally look like that. I'm like, I can't do this. You got to get me regulars. Yeah, I can't wear those till you have a kid. That's just so you can stare at hot chicks when you got your kid with you. That's brutal. I opened them up. I was like, thank you. I guess they're nice, but can't do it. What else did I get? So you got shoes, clothes.
Yeah. You know what's underestimated? Being in a mall instead of like shopping
I thought you said
online.
beans. I was like, beans? Beans in a mall? You're eating mall beans?
No, it's just like cool being in a mall. Like so many fucking people.
You're gonna tell me I did my best finger in the malls. That's what you used to do. You used to get people to. That's what me and all my boys used to do. We used to go to a fucking mall. Everybody would drop their daughters off, and we just had finger bang sessions on the side of the mall. That's when America was right. Shit was cool.
That's wild.
They used to hang out right outside the movies. Remember they had the little dip offs. You know that there's like an exit door in a movie.
Yeah.
So you would just walk a bitch down to the side, be like, "You want to make out for 14 hours?" That was when you could just kiss a chick with no goals. You're like, she doesn't have tits yet, so it's like, what are you gonna do? That was good times. Get dropped off in a golden minivan. Whew. My cousin's had a minivan for like 10 years, the Golden Bullet. Shout out Billy and Mikey.
I can't believe you pulled that out of your pocket just from me talking about malls.
That's all I used to do in malls.
That's great.
Some light shoplifting. Those were the days. I don't know why I forget what this kid's name was. I think he's dead again. I forget what his name, Dante something. Some kid that died I went to middle school with. I saw him beat the shit out of a kid in a food court. And I was like, God, he got beat up on like the countertop of a Panda Express. Something like that. He was so big, he picked the kid up and slammed him. I was like, first of all, different weight classes. This should have never been allowed. But he fucking whooped his ass right next to some frying lo mein. I got Chinese food again today. Dumplings. Went back to the dumplings.
You're wild.
I'm not going to be... if the food makes me sick, I'm like, guess who's coming back? I can't have it. I'm not getting defeated. That builds mental fortitude.
You're like competing with death.
Yeah. Dodged it again. Speaking of Dodges, I saw so many Dodge pickup trucks. I was going, is it Sloanville, South Jersey?
Sloan.
Sloan? Is that what it's called? I had a show there on Friday, and I drove by a porn shop the night before Christmas Eve, and it was jam-packed with pickup trucks. You're a fucking lunatic if you're going to a porn store still. A porn store? If you're going to a porn store, like, still, you need to get fucking euthanized. Take them out to a field and shoot them in the head. That's brutal. You can't do that. Can you imagine going on Pornhub and somebody's behind your fucking back seat if you need help with anything? That's what's happening at those porn stops. You're in the wrong section. You're like, I don't like any of this. What?
Do you think they ask? Like, do you need help with anything?
Yeah, I bet. Like, what is it?
The demographics probably like 50 plus.
I would assume so. That'd be nice if a hipster. That's what hipsters should do. Start going to actual DVD porn stops. They're like, this doesn't hit the same. Yeah, that would be tight. A bunch of dudes in vintage Levi's. That's the funniest thing that hipsters buy vintage clothes.
And Carhartt.
Yeah. But a hipster dude buying like vintage jeans is hilarious. They're all worn out. You're like, I need to get a pair of 3434s already farted in. You got anything that a fucking abusive homophobe carpenter used to hit his wife wearing? letting out some Budweiser farts that you can walk around and work at a fucking coffee shop with on. Now you got me started on the hipster shit again, Mike. God damn it. Yeah, that's good stuff, though. I don't know. I didn't really have anything eventful happen on Christmas, though. Usually there's like a good wrestling match on the front lawn, something. Yeah. I heard one of my cousins relapsed, but we're not going to talk about that. That is a Christmas bummer, we call that. Christmas anti-miracle.
Can I ask on what?
Fentanyl.
Oh.
Yeah, not good. So, that won't bring up the Christmas cheer. And then the Eagles lost. Christ. But everybody's freaking out like it's the end of the world. I'm like, dude, it's okay. We're going to back up quarterback. Game. Yeah, backup quarterback game. We barely lost. Yeah. Dallas is gay. Not in the bad way. I mean, they can't throw a football right way. Dak Prescott sucked my balls. That stinks. I'm going to the Eagles game this Sunday.
That's fun. Who are they playing?
That's what I got my poppy. Me, my brother, and my sister got tickets to go see. They're playing the Saints. So it'll be good. Got him tickets. And then, of course, I told somebody at work. And then they're like, yeah, I have better seats for less money. I'm like, well, just keep that to yourself. How about that? Because I already bought them. You know, I'm not going to learn how to sell fucking tickets on StubHub. I'm not autistic, all right? Anything involving the internet. I got in a goddamn car accident. Somebody hit me like 2 months ago. The amount of emails you have to send and receive and take pictures and make sure they're right and then paperwork. I'm like, I'll just drive around a smashed car. I don't have it in me, dude. I need a fucking secretary now. It's brutal. Yeah, I hate paperwork. I already broke my work iPad. So we got that going. My own. But what else did I have going on? Yeah, Christmas. Me and my girlfriend exchanged gifts like Wednesday night because we both have ADD. Like, we're bored. Let's fucking slang some giftry. Yeah. Did you have to buy shit for everybody?
For my sister, my dad, and my mom.
That's not bad.
One cousin.
Yeah. We just buy my mom jewelry. My mom wears so much jewelry. My mom looks like Wigger Stevie Nicks.
I bought her a pound cake tray, some oven mitts, and a gift card.
Nice. Those are lady gifts. Like, hey, why don't you bake me something? Don't burn your hands, and then gotta get yourself. Where'd you get her a gift card to?
Banana Republic.
That's a nice piece of business.
Yeah, she likes that.
What
stuff.
do they have? Like sweaters?
Like formal stuff.
I used to date a chick who's one of her good friends. Her dad was like this. He was something really high up in Banana Republic. What? That's psycho. That girl was crazy as hell. We were dating for like a month, and she got me a birthday gift. It was like a huge, those like comically big bottles of liquor. There was a bottle of Grey Goose. Then she got me hand initial engraved shot glasses with my initials on them. And then we broke up, and my next girlfriend smashed them all on the floor. Yeah.
On accident or
no,
just out of spite?
Separate incidents smashed them. I was probably being a little stinker.
Did she find out that you got them from an ex-girlfriend?
Yeah, well, Mike, do I seem like a guy who's going to go get his own hand-engraved shot glasses? That would rock. I think that girl ended up getting me drinking glasses, and those are broke too. All my new bitches just break my old bitches' stuff. That's how it goes.
That's wild.
That's a pattern there. I date psychos, dude. But you need to date a psychotic girlfriend who wasn't nice. She's going to be nice all the time. Threaten to stab me.
I've had girlfriends where they'll buy me a hoodie and then I break up with them. And then
they ask for
girlfriend will wear the hoodie.
Oh, and then you're
but
like,
they don't know.
Oh, yeah. Well, I've had girls laying other girls' pee in my bed before. You ever hook up with a chick that pisses your bed? No, I was dating a girl that took my bedsheet off. She was like, what's this piss stain? I'm like, I don't want to tell you. I'm not taking the fall for that piss. That's unknown piss. We had to fucking run the DNA on that. God, that's the worst. You ever woken up with a chick that peed on you?
No, but I've done that to chicks.
Ooh, that's fun. Yeah, that's alpha. That's alpha behavior. Yeah, that sucks. Who hasn't peed the bed? That's a rite of passage. Can you imagine if you peed yourself like back in the day before washing machines? Because those dudes were pissing the bed for sure. That was when you could wake up and just hit whoever was near you, though. You couldn't get in trouble for it and take that anger out on somebody. Oh my God, yeah, that's tough. No, what I did see, Crystalia, there's a new Crystalia molestation documentary out.
Oh, no.
Dude, he got hit with another one, and brother, it ain't good. It's not good. I was like, Jesus. The one sexual assault claim, I don't know how old the chick was. She was definitely like a teenager, like too
16.
young to be fucking. Yeah. Unless she's fucking another 16-year-old, then hand to God, do what you want. But Yeah, you can't. I'm also like, what the fuck are you talking to a 16-year-old about? But she was like, I guess the girl came into his hotel room and he was sitting drunk. Or no, he wasn't drunk. He was hard, eating trim scampi and watching Cops. I'm like, dude, you already have it all. Now you want your dick sucked? You're watching Cops and eating trim scampi? Fucking selfish. Italian.
That's wild.
Yeah, but dude, his tour manager came on and like fucking just gave him the business too in this documentary, and he was like, he's an Italian guy from Jersey, so I'm like, if a WAP goes against you, you definitely did it. If an Italian guy's accusing you of misconduct with 17-year-olds, guilty. Guess who else is guilty? Tory Lanez. Did you see he got he didn't get sentenced yet from shooting that beautiful princess Meg the Stallion. He's lucky I wasn't a cop on the scene. If I show up and she has a bullet hole in her tootsie, you're all dead. I swear to God, I could never be a cop. I'd be like, I don't know. He didn't get sentenced yet, but that midget would have been dead. I'll tell you that. You got a bad hairline and you're shooting that hot chick? Done. Finished. I could never be a cop. I do understand why guys get fucked. If you show up to a crime scene and a hot chick's upset, you're like, who did it? That's how you know you're straight as hell. What the hell are we talking about, Mike? Yeah. But no, he got the business. And then Tory Lanez's family came out of the courtroom and they're like, God doesn't, like, he was like, everybody that claims as soon as you see a guy that brings his kid to court, he did that shit. That's guaranteed. He kept bringing his kid to the courtroom. I'm like, come on, man. Now you got to traumatize the kid and you did it.
For like sympathy?
Yeah. Had to been. If you see a dude do that, you're like, oh, he did it. He did it or he doesn't like his lawyer. He's fucked. Either way, no bueno. But it was a good week. A little tiny guy got in trouble, which I like. I hate shorts. He got in trouble. Crystalia. I mean, that's just... And the only thing about that documentary was a comedian made the documentary. So I'm like, what are you trying to get out of this?
Who was it?
I don't know. Some fat guy from LA. But that's also... Is there ever going to be a sexual like assault documentary made by a guy who gets pussy? Because as soon as you see these guys, I'm like, what's your motive here, dude? Come on, man. I'm like, I'm sure he did it, but I'm like, it just looks bad. Can he make a hot guy make a documentary? We're too busy fucking of-age women. That's why we don't do that. Fucking weirdos. When was the last time there was a hot pedophile?
I don't know.
Never. No, there had to have been one. Right?
I don't know. Serial killers?
No, yeah, well. Who's hot serial killer, though? People are like Ted Bundy. I'm like, he's hot Bundy. For fucking... Yeah, he's the smartest kid in fucking learning disability classes. He's not that hot. You can't put him in a room with hot guys. That's like me being like, yeah, you're okay at football. I'm like, yeah, unless you have to play guys who can play football. You ever do that? They're like, you're pretty good at playing football. Then you play with some black guys. You're like, turns out this isn't for me. Looks like I'm going to coach. You know what I mean? What were you going to say?
I don't know what you mean. When I ran track and I was pretty good.
Yeah, well, you're a fast white guy. Rare fast. Yeah. We had a kid in my middle school who was fast white guy, but he had the grossest hair. That really curly, gross hair. Yeah, you got to condition it. I see a lot of people with unconditioned hair, and I'm like, listen, you're already up against the 8-ball with your mug. Put some good hair product in there.
Yeah, I kept it shaved. My mom said if I had long hair, it would slow
me down. Does that work?
Fuck that.
That was, remember Ed McCaffrey? Did you ever see him play football?
No.
When I was a kid, he was like white wide receiver, so you're like sick. And then second of all, he used to trim up his jerseys. Like he would take them and like sew them to make them tighter. He's like, I gained seconds on my speed. Which is hilarious. It's like, how much could you possibly be gaining? He would like clip his shoulder pads. It was basically like a seashell on his shoulder. There's nothing there. That was when you used to be able to get concussions and just rock out.
In ice hockey, we used to do similar shit.
Like what?
Cut up our shoulder pads, get
tuck your dick, tuck your dick under.
That's the most important. You get a stick in the crotch or a puck in the crotch.
You get a dick puck, dick. You got your dick pucked. That's no good.
Not good.
You ain't getting your dick sucked after it's pucked, brother.
We had a coach that would take slap shots at the goalie, right, as practice.
Oh, I thought you were at his nut. Ooh,
yeah.
That's not good. I seen when I used to kickbox, you see dudes get kicked in the nuts and then they're bleeding out of their dick hole. Motto. Yeah, that's not good. You can get your nuts smashed. One time my friend's dad growing up, he got a vasectomy back when I think they just hit the market. So they were like working the kinks out. And he went to work as a mason and he came home. Dude, his nuts looked like he had a Thanksgiving turkey in his pants because it swelled up. It was not good. Yeah, that's petrifying. Get your nuts clipped.
There was a kid in high school. I want to say his name, but I'm not going to.
Go on.
He had a huge ball one day. We found out he was jerking off like 13 times.
Tangled his nutskin?
I don't know.
Not
his
nutskin.
One ball was so big, he could only wear sweatpants every day to class. He gave him medicine to like decrease the size of it. But yeah, he ended up having to get surgery.
Oof. Damn, you have to get a nut reduction from jerking? You jerked yourself into an injury?
We don't know if
Salute
that's what
to him.
caused it or not.
What else could it be?
Well, we found out he was jerking a lot. That's what he thought.
Damn. That is awesome, being the jerk police. Because you know how long you had to interrogate a kid to get that out of him, that's what happened? Because you ain't giving that the first pass.
Mom, can you leave the room?
Got a lamp on the kid's face. We're like, all right, shoot us straight, son. Where was that dick last night? Because I know you were hammering it.
April 13th, 9 p.m. How many jerks have you had?
Oh, and he was, how old were you? Oh, but you guys had porn, though,
15.
when you were a kid. Yeah, but you had phones and shit, right?
We had like PSPs, iPhones,
Could you jerk on a
iPods.
PSP?
Fuck yeah. They had internet.
Really? I didn't know that.
I jerked on a PSP.
Do you jerk on the PSP?
Oh, fuck yeah.
You came on the PS?
I didn't dirty it up.
I didn't sully the PSP. Dude, that is tough.
That was the original Nintendo Switch.
Oh, yeah. My girl's brothers were playing that shit yesterday. They were trying to show me. They're like, this is Pokemon. I'm like, why don't you throw that out and get Madden? That's sick. I'll get you a Pokemon to catch fucking Madden NFL 2024 or whatever the fuck's coming out now. Because that shit stinks. All that's some stuff you see from when you were a kid. I don't get adults who are like still into like action fit, like fucking comic books and shit. They're like, DC Universe is fucked up. I'm like, yeah, because that's for 9-year-olds. You're 40 with 2 kids, dude. Jesus Christ. What, you gonna fucking chop wood? What's that? Like, I don't care. I didn't like that when I was a kid, though. Superheroes and shit.
Yeah, I like chopping wood too.
Yeah, chopping wood is nice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start chopping wood in the city.
Dude, like,
I'm gonna start chopping down
that.
I'm gonna chop down like sidewalk trees. Just come out and split little pieces of wood. It's gonna take me all year for this fireplace I don't fucking have. Dude, we should do this pod by an open flame.
That'd be nice.
We could do bum fires. We can go down to Kensington Ave and they just got bum fires going. You see those guys?
50-gallon barrel just lit.
No, they have them out on the sidewalk. Just fucking, I saw literally there's guys that like cook hot dogs. Fucking have sidewalk glizzies. It's crazy.
Oh my God.
That's good stuff. Did you see that blizzard in Buffalo?
Yeah.
Homeless people are like dying.
Nuts.
And then like all the 7-Elevens are getting raided and shit. And people are like, we gotta do something. I'm like, I'm not fucking save the guy who's missing 3 fingers. It's like, Jesus Christ.
Flood in warm weather or blizzard. And it's
Blizzard
cold.
all day. All day. I can swim, brother. You can't out cold the cold. What are you gonna do? Pee on your hands?
But dude, like floods are like disgusting because all the sewage comes up. There's like
listen, I'd
turds
rather
around.
be in warm shit than cold snow, dude. That sucks. Know what I've been getting obsessed with is those plumbing videos and they clean out septic tanks.
Oh God,
I don't like it. It kind of makes you sick to watch it. Speaking of making you sick, I forgot to take out my lunch from my lunchbox last week. I almost just fucking threw up right before you got here. Oh, that pork dumpling made a fucking reappearance. God, what's the worst place you ever puked?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Usually it's in a bathroom.
Yeah, I don't have one either. I don't know why I asked that question. You look
Oh
like
yeah,
you-
okay. I know the worst.
Oh,
I
well,
have 2 worst. So freshman year, we drank a whole we had 2 boxes of like rosé wine.
ooh, the Franzia?
Yeah,
That shit is no bueno.
I drank like a whole box of it. Blacked out. Woke up at like 3 a.m. Threw up all over the carpet, all over my
Wine
desk,
puke is next level, too.
in my freshman dorm.
Ugh.
Yeah. And then second time.
What'd
this
your
is,
roommates? Your roommates like,
My
what
roommate wanted to fucking kill me. Like,
You just got Franzia stank in your goddamn bunk bed.
his girlfriend was there too, so it was just a bad situation.
Dude, me and my little brother had bunk beds when we were a kid, and I ate a bunch of hot dogs. I was on top bunk, obviously, alpha. I fucking rolled over in my sleep and puked on the wall, and it went down the side onto his pillow.
Is that your worst?
I mean, that's pretty bad.
That's pretty bad.
I puked there one time, and then my dad, shout out to him, that we were just talking to earlier, brought me to Red Lobster, and I came home and puked, and we had like one of them kids like homework tables that was like this, you know what I mean, like a 2 foot by 3, like a 3 foot by 3 foot table, and I fell out of bed on that, puked on that thing, but it was all, dude, kid puke I feel like your puke changes as an adult because you just eat such weird shit as a kid. That's no good. Red Lobster.
Applebee's fucked me up. I got food poisoning from chicken fingers.
Yeah, that's every guy who's ever been to Applebee's. Dude, the Applebee's in Port Richmond, that place is fucking... Also, speaking of Port Richmond, I was at the Wawa the other day. More Wawa talk. Wawa corner. I saw my first heroin addict looting. Because I always come in there and see it missing. And I was talking to my girl. I was like, I'm about to be vigilante for Wawa. Just like, dude, brother, I don't need any money. Just give me 3 monsters. I'll work the overnight shift. Fucking leg kicking heroin addict with stealing chips. They're always stealing, but they steal candy. They love sugar.
That's how we start every podcast. I'll just film you with the Wawa, like just punching some dude in the face.
The homeless guy.
And then we'll start the pod.
You can't punch a homeless guy, though. You need like a glove.
He's a robber.
A robber? A thief.
A thief.
There was security there. She just walked over and said, she's, of course, listening to music in the fucking corner, looking at her phone. Like, I'm not getting stabbed with a hypodermic needle for $9 an hour or whatever the fuck. It's brutal. They got like all that new, they have like private security under the fucking 95 overpass. It's well lit, but I keep telling my girl, like, watch how many like encampments pop up in there. It's going to be like fucking, well, I don't know what that movie would be. Mad Max? RVs parked everywhere. That's tough. What are we going to do about the homeless, Mike? We've got to figure out a solution.
I don't know. There's no solution.
Round them up?
If you fix it, people lose jobs.
What jobs?
Like in California, there's
like the people that have but they don't do anything, right?
Yeah, there's like a budget of like $2 billion.
The people to just chill and check them out.
Some of them make like $200,000 a year.
We need to bring back bum fights. That's what we need to do. Get these guys some cash. Remember bum fights? You ever watch those?
No.
Oh my god, that was when YouTube like first hit. When I was a kid, you used to have to watch bums fight on YouTube. They had DVDs. Listen, not cool, but pretty entertaining.
I used to watch like Kimbo Slice punching people in a back.
Yeah, turn some guy's face into a hamburger. Oh my god, there's a new fight thing called King of the Streets.
Yeah. We talked about that.
That shit is crazy. You thought Kimbo fights were nasty. You're like, god damn, boy. Yeah, those were. I mean, society's falling apart.
Is it though?
I just saw people on Twitter. They were talking about how much racism has gotten worse since Elon Musk took over, and I'm like, come on, brother. Racism hasn't gotten worse. You know how you can tell? Do you see how many white kids dancing the rap songs now? White kids are hitting the gritty at an alarming rate. That's what it's not good. We can't have white kids confident enough to dance. That's not good. But dude, the younger generation, it's going to be so funny. Every politician is going to have a video of themselves doing the gritty when they were like 13 years old. Kids with Biff haircuts. Remember the Biff?
No.
When I was a kid, people used to gel their hair like up like a fucking... You used to flip the front of your hair.
Yeah.
Crazy. Flips, bowl cuts. Bowl cuts are rampant. Mullets are back like in a bad way. There's too many... You can't have a mullet and be in college. I don't like that. You better be a fucking tow truck driver, dude. For real. I think I got to do a mullet before I go bald.
Do it.
I will. I'll run it back.
Yeah, don't have the bald head with hair in the back.
Ooh, that'd be tight though.
No, that's bad.
It looks like I got a glorious mane. I take my hat off and I'm like, brother.
Why do people rock that?
People just don't care. Once you go bald, it's over. If you're listening to this right now and you're bald, call it. It's
all off.
Yeah, I will shave my head. I'm going to do steroids and get jacked as fuck because I can't be bald with my build. No way. It's over. I'm svelte. I look like I have fucking leukemia. This has been a fun podcast, Mike. You feel good?
I feel great.
Next podcast, we're going to have a guest, baby.
Whoa.
And he is going to be Irish. How do you feel about that?
I feel great about it.
I feel great about it. Subscribe to this goddamn podcast. I love you. Bye.